Excuse me. Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right. Still in my living room. Something been changing around, but I'm still in my living room doing what I do for you today. Writers and 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message and a story for life. I'm giving you life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I'm going to keep giving them. Let's go. My mission statement is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself a little bit better from the inside out. Right thinking is way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of obtaining spiritual enlightenment, aka knowing thyself. That's the question that you should have an answer to, and if not, you need to check yourself. But this is the question: know thyself. One of these persons could be you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not but know that they know not is simple. I can teach them. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. Let's go. A person who knows not and believe that they know, dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them with spiritual knowledge. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I can wake you up. I have the knowledge to do just that for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Mayat, be true. Oh, we got a whole bunch of Mayat concept coming up for you. I got a life lesson for Mayat coming up for you. But right now, we're going to talk about something near and dear to my heart. You know that? They all are, but this one is time. How do you spend yours? That's the question. Open-ended. See if I can answer that one for you. All right? Everybody got their own answer for that. I'm just going to give you mine. All right? Let's go. Now, when I was incarcerated, I did my time learning myself. When I did my 60 days in solitary confinement for lock and sock offense, defending myself, but I learned more about myself in that 2-month period that really put me in the place where I need to be mentally, because I had nothing else to do, nowhere else to turn, nobody else to deal with but myself. And if you can go inside yourself and find things about yourself and correct them, that's right thinking. Let's go. If you're not able to reflect on your life, you're wasting your time. You have to sit down and reflect on the things, both good and bad, negative and positive, about yourself that you might want to either improve or change or get better at, whatever you change to do or thing you want to do for yourself. But it's all about knowing who you are and getting the necessary things done for yourself. I have come to a point where I spend my free time acquiring knowledge. I read. I'm a avid reader. I like to acquire information, and that's how you download information, by reading. If you get bored when you're alone, you don't know yourself. I occupy my time with getting something productive for myself, hence reading. I keep my books with me all the time. I read in my spare time daily. That's what I do for you. Acquiring knowledge and information is important. Why? If you don't do that, you're not learning, you're not moving, you're not progressing. Having something is fine, but gaining more is always better. So I study daily. There you go. Time is yours to spend any way you want, but you only get one shot. Okay? In life, when you come into the world, it's your time. Do the best you can while you can, because your time is limited. It's going to run out. It's called nature. If you're born, you're going to die. The spirit wasn't born, hence it don't die. It's a concept. There you go. Live your life to the fullest. That means you're using your time wisely. A lot of us may think we are, but if you got idle time, that's the devil's workshop. That's where the devil gets to creep into your psyche. But if you do, like I say, be God conscious, you keep God in your mind and keep your mind on God, the devil can't get to you. Makes sense? Just a concept. Excuse me. Time is life. You get to spend it any way you want. But again, it's only a one-shot deal to get it right. Living right is spending your time here in time and space on earth wisely, getting to know thyself. That's what you come here to do spiritually, but in human form, you have to figure that out. Excuse me. Give me some water. Sorry. All right, here you go. Time is giving to everyone born into this world to find out for themselves who they are. Hence, know thyself. And you have to use right thinking for that to happen for you. That's what I do for you. Give you the tools you need to make that happen. All right? To waste your time is to do nothing with your life. Don't think right, don't live right, don't do nothing. Just exist. Those are the foolish ones. Don't know and don't even know that they don't know. They don't care. Let them be. Trust me. They'll pay for it in time. All right, here you go. Time, they say time waits for no man or woman. Okay, so don't get it twisted. Please, brothers and sisters, stop playing that who more important, who do, no. It takes two to make three. Opposites. Two is the same, ain't gonna make nothing. Another lesson, but let's go. We talking about time. Here we at. Okay. Time waits for no man. Time is on its own constant accord, moving and following the conscious order of Maya. Look at my girl again. Yeah. The universe is based on Maya, which is order, consistency, dependability. It ceased constantly. It don't stop. It's constantly moving. That's what keeps time. What we know it as time and space. Here on Earth, we are occupied by 24 hours in a day. That's time. Okay? Time, you can't grasp it. You have to learn to live with it. Live with in the realm of time, which is right now, time and space. You use your five senses to get along in this physical body. But for some reason, we keep seem to forget that sixth sense thinking, that's a sense. The other five won't work without the thought process. Another lesson. But yeah, use your sixth sense. They call it extrasensory perception. We all have it. So it ain't extra. It's just you got to know how to use it. And the phrase is, what you don't use, you lose. Okay? Next one, we're going down here to, okay. Time, a.k.a. Maya. We all get it. What you do with it, your life, your choice. My life, my body, my choice, my decisions. Just be prepared for the consequences that come with the decision that you make. That's knowing thyself and being fully aware of what your consequences of doing what you think is right for you, come what may. Here you go. Time is what it is. You have to live it and live it at your best ability. That means learning and finding out who you are as best you can, because while you're here, you have a mission, you have something you have to do. And knowing thyself is that ultimate goal of all humans, conceptually. All right? Time is in control. You don't control time. You control what you do within the time frame that you have. We know you got 12 hours of sunlight. After 12 hours, it don't make a difference what you want, how you want it. You no longer going to have sunlight. You got the same thing with darkness. And the old additive, what came first? Darkness or light? Who moved faster? Darkness or light? Ponder that thought. Get the answer later. All right, here you go. Time, if spent wisely, is priceless and well spent. a well-lived life. You did the right things. You fulfilled your obligations. You had a good life. You used your time here wisely. Some of us get a lot of time. Some of us get a little bit of time. Nobody knows. Okay, here you go. When you use your time to know yourself, that's time spent wisely. If you go your whole life and never find out who you are, did you spend your time wisely? I'm just saying, conceptually. If your human life form, in your human life form, time is not your friend, it's your enemy. Because it's every time it ticks, you get closer to your demise. Your death is based on time. And the span of it depends on how long you'll be here, and how you do what you do while you're here is your choice. Free will. Okay? If you're bad with time and you're late all the time, you have no respect for time. And guess what? Time have no respect for you. It's going to continue to do what it do. Catch up or be left behind. Simple as that. I spend my time learning who I am, and I know myself now. It ain't going to happen overnight. But if you don't put the work in, it will never happen. At least if you're trying. If you fail, at least you gave it effort. If you never try, you're guaranteed to fail. Every shot you don't take, you miss. Every opportunity you don't take advantage of, you lose. Time. Okay? Daily routine is time mastery. You have to master time in order to master yourself. You have to live in the framework of time. Routinely put in the slots where you need to be, do what you need to do within the time frame which is allotted to you. Everybody has a different routine because their time is spent different, but it's your choice. The idea is to make it happen. Excuse me. All right, here you go. I'm about to wrap it up. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's do this. Time won't stop. Movement is constant. Use time or lose time. It ain't yours to hold. It's yours to deal with it or lose it. Simple as that. It don't care. Time is not to be possessed, but to be understood and lived by. That's what it's there for. You know you got to get what you need done in X amount of hours. They break it down to 3 increments of 8-hour sessions. 8 hours to work and do what you need to do to sustain yourself. 8 hours for rest. Then you get 8 hours to refresh and do what you want to do for yourself. So Masonic concept, okay? 24-inch gauge. Some things you just don't forget. I taught it for years. All right, it's concept. Here you go. Time is Time is a one-shot deal. Live your best life and use your time to your best ability. That's what life is about, okay? Use it, live it, be it, explain it, live it and understand it so that you will get the best out of it. I'm trying to explain to you what time and how you deal with time for yourself. Time will always have it to use the best way you can. That's living your life to your best. Using time wisely. Not all the time being behind, not all the time you ain't using time wisely, okay? Life is lived in time. Time is yours to use. That's free will. You have time, but guess what? It's constantly running out. Like sands in the hourglass, so the days of your life. It's going to come down when it's going to run out, okay? Last one. Time. Master it or be a prisoner of it. Your choice. Be a right thinker. Make the right choice. Tune into your boy. I got some more for you.